Good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Katie Kamin.
And I'm Shelbey Roberts. It is Election Day for South Carolina's primaries. In just under 2 hours, polls will be officially open, and we're bringing you full team coverage of the big day all morning long.
Our Tiana Maxwell is in Mount Pleasant to break down participation in the early voting period. And our Autumn Klein is at the Charleston Board of Elections headquarters with everything you need to know before heading to your polling place today.
Meanwhile, our Nick Reagan is here with us to take a look at the races that are expected to be the most competitive and have the biggest impact on you at home.
But first, let's turn to First Alert meteorologist Joey Sovine. So, Joey, we had some storms last night, hail, down trees. What do folks need to know today as they head out to the polls? We're waking up to an unprecedented chapter in American history.
Former President Donald Trump has now been found guilty of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. It is a historic first. A former U.S. president and the presumptive Republican presidential nominee now convicted of felony crimes.
It's a wet start to the day, but the good news is that won't be the case for the entire day.
That's right. First Alert meteorologist Joey Sovine, he's swimming into work this morning, keeping a very close eye on the radar. What can we expect to see? There you go.
Is that how you swim?
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Hunter Biden is the first child of a sitting U.S. president to face a criminal trial.
Yesterday, a federal judge sat a jury of 6 men and 6 women. 4 other women were also chosen as alternates. And we were following that breaking news out of Baltimore. That was just a CBS News special report. We're following what they're calling a mass casualty event after a cargo ship crashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge there.
Yeah, really scary situation. We saw that incredible video there. We're told that outbound cargo ship crashed into a support beam with the Francis Scott Key Bridge, collapsing into the water. Darkness making search and rescue efforts very difficult. Now upwards of 20 people, we're told by officials there locally in Baltimore, who are being looked for now.
Now they are saying that it's a very difficult operation because of how dark it is out there. You can just see how everything's cloaked in darkness. They have multiple state, local, and federal agencies out there. And while more heat is on the way today, we are tracking a chance of rain heading into the weekend.
First Alert meteorologist Joey Sovine keeping a close eye on things. Joey, it's so hot, you got to get rid of the jacket. Make sure we're feeling cool around here.
Called him right out, Shelby.
I did.
All right, so let's get this out of the way. It's 4:31. I forgot my jacket this morning. I'm not trying to go super casual.
There you go. That's all right. This morning, we now know the outcomes of several key primary races around the country. Those include the results of some primary runoffs right here in the Low Country.
One closely watched race in the district just north of New York City was the most expensive congressional primary in American history.
Oh, and Live 5's Katie Kamin joins us live from the Charleston Place Hotel to bring us a sneak peek of what you can expect for the next few days. Okay, so Katie, we had the barred owl earlier this morning. What you got now?
All right, y'all, you know, if you've spent 5 minutes with me, you'll learn that I love animals. So this is an amazing morning for me. And I have a new animal friend, and I'm going to mess his name up. Viho. Correct. Okay, and Aaron, I can get that name.
Today, a family is in mourning after a fisherman who tried to go for a swim in Long Branch Creek in West Ashley was swept up in the current and killed yesterday afternoon.
Dozens of law enforcement officers and other first responders rushed to the scene, shutting down part of Highway 17 near Dobbin Road in an attempt to rescue the 20-year-old, who's not yet been identified.
Our Destiny Kennedy breaks down that response and what authorities believe happened.
Officials.
Drama in the Charleston County School District once again. This comes as a high-ranking employee is now accusing the superintendent of creating a hostile work environment and committing fraud with district's federal COVID dollars.
While this all sounds like deja vu, there are some key differences between this new employee complaint and the one that eventually led to the former superintendent resigning. Nick Reagan has been following the situation. So, Nick, what is going on at 75 Calhoun Street? We're expecting another hot day in the Low Country, and be sure to keep an eye out for some pop-up storms this afternoon and evening.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's why we're wearing the red for all the heat. First Alert meteorologist Joey Sovine is joining us this morning. Joey, where's your red?
I forgot it.
Oh,
we work inside.
That's
so
fair.
Statistics show that teen moms are more likely to drop out of high school and live in poverty or unstable housing. Florence Crittenden Programs is an organization that provides support to pregnant and parenting teens and helps them achieve success.
That's right. Because the organization has limited space and there's a high demand in the area for their services, it's looking for the community's help to provide those young women with the resources that they need. Our Autumn Klein joins us live now from outside of the organization's home in downtown Charleston.
So Autumn, tell us about a campaign that they're working on all month long and how people can show their support.
New this morning, we are learning about a fire in downtown Charleston that now leaves 22 22 people, 22 without a home.
Firefighters with the Charleston Fire Department were dispatched to Radcliffe Street yesterday around 4 p.m. after reports of a fire.
According to a Facebook post by the fire department, it all started after lightning hit a 3-story multifamily building.